Okay folks, this is a short video showing you how you can create a Class Bitmoji and then embed it into your class team. It's pretty straightforward, and looking at PowerPoint here, you can see that I've already created a slide. I've inserted a whole bunch of different images on here to resources that I want students to access. I'll put in a whiteboard and I use a text box on there so that I can just add any sort of key events for this week. I've got a good message in the corner here for people for the week, and just a few other objects around related to what's going on in class or just something that's happening. So I've created all this in PowerPoint. PowerPoint is super easy to do this sort of thing in, because when you go insert and pictures, you can choose obviously images from your device. You can choose from a collection of stock images, or you can choose online pictures. This is really cool because it will show you Creative Commons images, so you're free to use all of these in here. And there's a whole bunch of things. One tip that I'll give you as well, when you're searching for objects, it's really useful to choose objects that are transparent or have a transparent background, and it'll filter things out. So when you add an image to your Class Bitmoji, you'll see that it's really just the object itself. It doesn't have like a white or a colored background, so it just looks a lot nicer. We'll just give this a second to put in. Alright, full size. So I could just resize that to here. Let me just scoot that. Let's put that up here. And just remove that notification box. So there is, I've just inserted that object. So let's assume you've got this far here now. So you've opened up PowerPoint, you put all the objects in there, you know what you want to do. Now I just want to show you how to create hyperlinks. So what we want is for the students, when they land on this page, we want some of these objects here to have a hyperlink. So when they're clicked on, it'll take the student somewhere. So as an example, let's use this Wakelet here. So this is, you can see it's just an image. What I want is for students, when they click that, to go to a Wakelet page that I've created with some Minecraft links on it. So what I'm going to do now is just open up my web browser and get that link that I want them to get to. So if I open up Edge, I'm already on Wakelet. Now I want them to go to this Wakelet collection here, which is a few Minecraft links. Now that's just loaded. Okay, so I'm going to copy this address, Control C, and go back to my PowerPoint. Now I've still selected that, just left click on it once and I'll select that image. Now if you hold down Control and tap the K key, it brings up this box here called Insert Hyperlink. So if I click in where it says address and now Control V to paste that address in there, you can see now it's made a hyperlink. So when somebody clicks that Wakelet image there, it will take them to that address. So I'll just click OK. Alright. And you can see now when I hover over it, it's got the address there. And because this is in editing mode, I need to hold down Control and click to do that. So I won't do that just yet. I'll show you that when we finish it. But that's what you do. You basically go through, select your objects, and then Control K, paste in the URL, and each of those objects that you select and make a hyperlink will then be clickable to the students in the finished Class Bitmoji. So let's assume now we've gone through and we've made all the links. Now how do I get this into Microsoft Teams? So remember in the instructions, remember I said to save it into OneDrive. Alright, so to get the link for that PowerPoint presentation or our Class Bitmoji, we open it up in OneDrive. Now if you right click on it, we want to view online. This is going to give us the web address for it. Alright, so see there's my PowerPoint. It's opened in PowerPoint Online. So we want to copy this address up here. So if I just select that, Control C to copy it. Now we're going to open up Notepad and paste that URL into there. Now the modification we have to make is we're going to delete everything back to action equals. We're going to delete that, and we're going to change it to embed view. Alright, so that's our new modified URL. So let's copy that. Now let's move into our team, and we're going to add a tab. So here's my demo class team. A few posts there. You guys know what teams are about: class, notebook, assignments, grades, etc. We're going to add a tab, so when the students click it, it'll open up our Class Bitmoji. So if I click add a tab, and now I want it to go to a website. Now I'll call it Class Bitmoji. You might just want to call it class or homepage or something else, something connecting. Control V to paste the link in there. I don't need to post to the channel, and save it. Alright, here we go. So you can see that as soon as it comes up, this is now in presentation view. You know, there's no editing around the side of it. Now the only hyperlink I made was Wakelet, so when I hover over Wakelet and click it, it'll open up my web browser again and take me to that Wakelet page. So that's pretty cool. If I just go back to Teams, I didn't make anything else say hyperlink, but I will, just to show you how easy it is to keep this Class Bitmoji updated. So we created it in PowerPoint. So if I go back to PowerPoint, now let's get a new hyperlink. Let's choose Seesaw. So if I go back to the browser, let me do a search for Seesaw. Seesaw. This is pretty popular with a lot of our primary schools, Seesaw. That's probably not the page we want. Well, just for a demo, I'll use this login page as a demo. Here we go. Let me just take that one. So copy the URL, Control C, go back to PowerPoint. Now just left click once on the image and go Control K. It wants to know the address, so paste in that address with Control V, click OK. Now it's on autosave because it's in OneDrive. Remember, anything autosaves if it's in OneDrive, and it'll just upload it if you're not connected. Now if I go back to my team, and let's just reload the tab, make sure we've got the latest version in here. Wakelet hyperlinked and Seesaw hyperlinked. Okay, so it's that easy. I don't have to go into Teams again. I don't have to do anything else. It takes me to that page. So you just go back to PowerPoint, make your modifications. Remember, this file lives in your OneDrive, so any edits you do to that file will be reflected in here. You may just need to reload that page. But that's pretty much it. The instructions that follow this video, I've tried to keep them pretty clear and pretty simple, but they do look a bit scary and a bit long. So I hope this video did enough to not scare you off doing this.